I'm actually working on a way to, whenever I travel to a local community or a community anywhere in the world, I want to be able to find a way to impact the community in a positive way by giving back something. And that's what I want to try and discover and learn. I leave New Zealand in 7 days time. I fly to Canada to start the next country, the third country. Time flies so quick. And just continue the journey and discover more about this and really find a way to help the communities or give something back to the communities as I travel. And yeah. So, I arrived in New Zealand after Australia, my second country, and I basically just carried on the work that I did in Australia, which was fundraising for different charities through an organisation. I found an opportunity to give back to a local charity in Auckland, and it's a homeless charity set up to help people who are at risk of becoming homeless. I called them up and it was a guy called Julian that I met. We got together. It was really interesting because we brainstormed ideas, and this is the first opportunity that I've had to volunteer. Great experience. It was sort of like a project management thing that I was involved in because he wanted to film an advert for his charity aimed at telling people the story behind No Fixed Abode. Next few weeks we discussed filming locations, we discussed everything that we need, like uniforms and equipment, and people. We got people involved, which was really good. We got people to come together to be a part of this campaign, if you like. It was a moment where I saw for the first time how people coming together can make such a big impact, even if it's just for a small video. People wanted to do it not because there was something in it for them, but there was something in it. They knew there was something in it for someone else.
I met Kyle recently through Event Finder, and he found out about No Fixed Abode's event. The next step for No Fixed Abode is to conduct a crowdfund campaign in New Zealand, and Kyle's kindly helped to film the video for the crowdfund campaign, which is crucial to ensure that it gets the maximum amount of impact necessary. Kyle's a genuinely awesome bloke, and we've had an ideation workshop together to figure out how to create the video for the crowdfund campaign, and it wouldn't be possible without Kyle's support. His ideas are great. He genuinely cares about people in less fortunate circumstances and wants to have a real impact on their lives.
So I really enjoyed that part, and then I ended up on the farm. I ended up doing farm work. That was just complete randomness, but like, you know, when you travel, you meet people and you end up doing things with them, and the farm work was part of that, so I ended up doing it, and I've been doing it for 5 months. And I've never done farm work in my life, so that's another thing I've never done, which is good. It's just given me a whole new experience, a whole new set of perspectives, a whole new set of skills. I've learned from quite a few mistakes that I've made because I don't know how to work on a farm, never done it before, so obviously I've made a few mistakes here and there, so I've been able to learn from that as well. Overall, it's been really good. Travel and then getting the opportunity to give back to a local community, it's an experience, and I recommend it to anyone. Boy. And Duke is my favourite farm dog, aren't you? Aren't you? Me and him are best buddies. Eh? How's your baby? How's your baby? Taking care of the horses, that's a daily habit that we do here. Feeding them, rugging them, taking them to polo competitions. Hey. Yeah. Okay, you're free to go. Come on. Come on then. Alright. Sometimes we even get to drive the quad bikes. Woo! Sometimes we have to get the escaped bulls, put them back where all the other ones are. Sometimes I get a companion when I'm driving. Sometimes I'm just in here in the workshop doing odd jobs. But this is the pet goat that we have on the farm. Her name is Bossy. And when we first arrived, she was tiny, she was just born. And now she's getting too big and fat. And her horns are starting to come in now. Aren't you? Aren't you? Yes. Let's go. Come on. Good morning. I'm just leaving the hostel and about to start a 27-hour journey to Canada. Just about to get the bus in Auckland, New Zealand, and it's the 21st of March 2018. I'm still not awake yet, but yeah, here goes.
This is our home, and it's the only one we have right now. And there is something of more importance that you can do with your life than to dream of a bigger car, a larger paycheck, or the dress you saw last week at the mall. Life has to be more than that. And if you haven't found your purpose yet, it's up to you to find yourself a worthy goal. Make an impact. Use the time you have on this earth to be kind, and do your best to bring a smile on other people's faces. Be grateful for what you have, and never forget to share with the less fortunate. You'll never know when a cup of coffee from a stranger will be the one good thing that can brighten up your day. And do it for yourself. Not for fame, not for recognition, not for receiving anything in return. Do it for that feeling you get deep down inside you when you know you did something good. When you know your gesture meant something to someone.
Alright, I'm finally here in Canada. 27 hours later, after flying through Fiji and where was the other one? Los Angeles. I wasn't awake when I started, and I'm not awake now because I've just been traveling for 27 hours and not quite with it. So yeah, 19-month traveling, my 15th or 16th flight, and the 3rd country. And I'm finally on the last part of the journey. It's coming up, well, it's just after 9 o'clock. 2nd of March, and I'm on the ferry, BC ferry, from Vancouver to Victoria. I'm a bit slow because I'm like half asleep, but yeah, I'm kind of getting excited now. After this ferry ride takes about an hour and a half, and then I meet my dad on the other side. I'm going to stay with him for a little while, and then take it from there. This place is such a beautiful place. I'm in Victoria after travelling, arrived yesterday, and I'm just outside Victoria's Parliament buildings. This is the capital city, and I'm not sure if the Prime Minister is in these buildings, but I don't know, I'll have to look it up. But it's such a beautiful city, and this is just part of it. Look at that. Peace.